Raiders will have Tryson Shigimoto and Ryan Koga back to receive the kickoff. Sean Jardine will be kicking it off, and Jardine coming into this game with 536 yards rushing. Now with 618 and still another half to play. And he is well on his way for a 1,000-yard rushing season. The ball is teed up at the 40-yard line, and we are ready to go. So's the band. Raiders have their back set. Get that front line put out there, and a flag, I believe, is dropped on the far side, and I do not know. They're pointing at something. And I believe either, well, I really don't see. I know they're pointing towards the Red Raiders side. Everybody, however, is back behind the line. And I don't know if anybody had gone. I guess they're going to pick it up. Pick it up and wave it off. No offside. Okay, that's what they were looking at. So we're ready to go. This second half just about to get underway. We've got another 12 minutes up on the scoreboard. 24 to play in the ball game. And here's the kick. End over end, coming down short at the 20-yard line. It'll be taken by the Raiders there. A wedge for Mikey Ni'i, and it collapses short of the 30-yard line, brings it back to the 28, and now Kauai High School will have the ball. First down and 10. Officials will take a temporary timeout. And now they will start the clock. We're ready to go. Raiders break their huddle. Mikey Ni'i, Tryson Shigimoto in the backfield with them. Richard Vigilia puts a man into motion. That's Eric Masters coming to the near side. Take a pitch, handoff inside, slant to the other way. That's Tryson Shigimoto out to the 30, and a gain of 2 for him. Upended by Daniel Tafua and Tyson Core. And that makes second down, 8 to go at that 30-yard line. Looks like Ricky Fernandez in the ball game as the defensive end. 11 minutes to go here, and Masters again into motion. Straight drop back, pass play, looking to the right side. They're going to throw it to Masters. He's got it complete at the 40, and out of bounds. He goes in Waimea territory. Oh, what a bomb for Richard Vigilia to take his team from the 30-yard line, their own 30, to the Menehune 41-yard line. Tryson Shigimoto down on the turf before the previous play. A cramp in his left leg. Something has gone wrong with his left leg. He is out. In the backfield for him is Luke Smith. Raiders set in an I formation. First and 10 at the Menehune 41. Quick handoff. Luke Smith hit at the line of scrimmage. Dives across over the 40. Barely across that 40-yard line. Wrapped up by Michael Solibio. Solibio, that right side down tackle. Second down and 9 after that short gain of 1 on the play. Shigimoto limping and back on the play. Comes out of the huddle, sets up at the tailback position. Masters goes into motion to the far side. Menehune shift, they hand off to Shigimoto. Slants to the right side, wrapped up immediately at the 40-yard line, and very little gain. Ricky Fernandez getting on him right away. So that makes it a third down play coming up, and the Raiders with some very long yardage to go. 3rd and 9. They are faced with. And just the front line for the Menehunes right now really doing the job. Daniel Tafua making a stop. Puna Rivera in there on a stop. Michael Solibio making a stop. 3rd down and 8. Raiders break their huddle. Uyoka and Muraoka to the far side. Masters tight to the right side. Single setback with Shigimoto slot to the left as Ni'i as the back. Vigilia takes a snap, has pressure, fires over the middle. It'll be complete at the 35-yard line. 30, first down. Shigimoto on the corner, racing to the 11-yard line, and down he goes. Out of bounds. Tryson Shigimoto limping as he gets up. And a huge catch for Shigimoto. And boy, Richard Vigilia really just showed some poise in the pocket. Ricky Fernandez, the defensive end, was coming in after him, was just about to level him, and he still had the presence of mind, kept right on it, and just fired complete to Shigimoto. First down and 10 at the 11-yard line. They do not need to score, but they have to get in the one for a first down. Pitch to Shigimoto, left side, cuts it back up over the middle, close to the 10-yard line, wrapped up and muscled back and thrown down. Menahuni line just waiting for him on that far left side. Shigimoto really not coming up with much running room that time. Second down and a long 9 to go. Kauai High School going to make a shift there in the receiver department. Travis Muraoka going back out onto the field. Muraoka will go left side. Kelly Uyoka way wide to the far right side of the field. I formation. Vigilia, second down and 9 in front of him from the 11-yard line of the Menahunis. Masters into motion. Drop back opener over the middle. Here comes Shigimoto. He's got it. Touchdown, Kauai High School. A 10-yard run for Tryson Shigimoto to get this second half underway, and the Red Raiders are going to come right back. They very nearly scored to close out the first half. And now the Raiders going to go for the extra point. Joseph Wadahara for the kick. It's up. It's good. Let's pause. 8 minutes 37. Raiders are on the scoreboard. We're going to stop at Fadina Stadium. It's Waimea 29, Kauai High School 7. Menahunis with the lead, and they're going to get the ball back. And this is crunch time for Waimea. This is when they really turn up the gas, because they will control the clock, or attempt to, and really grind out a long drive on their opponent. It'll be a short kick taken up close to the 30-yard line by Randy Villanueva. He'll take it across the 30 to the 33. Waimea with some good field position, and 8.5 to go here in the third period. Kurt Castro guiding the Menahunis throughout the season. Took them through a tough loss against Punahou, a highly ranked team here in the state. And since that time, he has really been a very tough cookie to deal with. Handoff to Valen Vea, right side. Oh, what some running room over the 40 to the 43-yard line, close to a first down. Punahou currently ranked 4th in the state. 3rd and 1, or rather 3 and 1 their record. First down for the Menahunis on that run by Valen Vea. The ball out to the 43-yard line, or halfway between the 43 and the 44. Waimea comes up and at it again. Shannon Jacinto split wide to the left side. Another quick opener and a handoff up the middle. Diving across in very little running room. That's Alden Pablo taking the ball to the 46-yard line. Gain of 3 on the play. Menahunis, for the most part, steadily moving that ball forward. When they have moved backwards this evening, it has been by penalty, and I'm sure, as you heard Coach Kobayashi talk about in the pregame show, he is not too happy with that, and they have still had some problems with it. 2nd and 7 at the 46. Kurt Castro checks behind him, looks at the defense, takes the snap, fakes it one way, hands off, quick opener, Sean Jardine over the middle, flag at midfield, down to the 40-yard line, and another first down for the Menahunis. But wait, we have got a flag at the 50. The officials are pointing first down all the way. And that would probably be on the assumption that Waimea would not be taking the penalty, or we'll wait and see. Holding against Waimea, so that will nullify it. Coach Kobayashi coming out off the bench, asking about that flag. It was thrown at the 50-yard line. The line of scrimmage was at the 46. So they're going to bring the ball back to the 40, 10 yards from the spot of the infraction. Second down, still, and about 13 or 14 to go. Let's call it 2nd and 14. See what the Menahunis have in their playbook. Michael Solibio will come in with a play from the sideline and stay in the ball game as a tight end. Valen Vea, Sean Jardine in the backfield for Castro. He'll take the snap. Vea gets the call, dives over the middle, 45, still on his feet to the 47-yard line. So the Menahunis, just about any time they want, with that quick opener up the middle, they just have that incredible burst over center. They like to follow Mason Moriguchi, who at 210 pounds can bench press probably the entire Raider front line. 29-7 the score. 3rd down and 6 coming up. Mason, in his first heavyweight powerlifting competition this summer, took the heavyweight championship of the state of Hawaii. Next play, handoff to Pablo, submarined at the line of scrimmage, and down he goes. So Alden Pablo with absolutely nowhere to go, and it's 4th down. Raiders at midfield with a good stop on defense. Tryson Shigimoto, and he looks to be running a little bit better right now, will go back to receive. Nakoa Martin is going to go back also as a receiver. Kauai High School going to want to set up, and a flag goes up in the secondary, pointing to somebody in the backfield. And I'm not sure, there's another flag in the backfield of the Menahunis. Could this be another illegal substitution? The penalty is going to be against the Red Raiders. Let's wait and see if it's 5 or if it's 10. If it's 10, it's a 1st down. It'll be 5, which makes it 4th down and 1. Now, knowing the Menahunis' pride in their running game, this is almost an invitation for them to rethink their strategy and go for it. Sean Jardine looking at the side like, come on, maybe. Waimea still will be punting. There's the snap. It's a beauty. Small rush on, a high short kick, but it'll come down at the 20-yard line, take a big hop, and roll back, forward, and stop with a nice football roll at the 21-yard line. The Raiders will begin with Richard Vigilia calling the signals out there at 5 minutes and 42 seconds left here in our 3rd period. Raiders on their last drive with Tryson Shigimoto on a 10-yard run to get them on the scoreboard and make it a 29-7 ball game. So it's 1st and 10 now for the Raiders at the 12, excuse me, at the 21. I formation. Raiders with slot to the left side. That's the short side of the field. Now here comes Masters, the slot man. Quick opener, handoff up and over the middle. Diving is Mikey Ni'i out to the 25-yard line. They had faked the pitch to the strong side. Ni'i got a few yards of running, about 4, so it brings up a 2nd down and 6. And yes, folks, another big crowd here at Vedina Stadium. Next week, we'll be coming to you live from Hanapepe Stadium. Menahunis go home for a couple of games, a couple of dates out there. And here on 2nd down and 6 from the 25-yard line, Tryson Shigimoto gets the call, and maybe a loose ball. And it looks like it'll be Waimea's football. Yes, Waimea will recover the fumble. The Raiders got smacked at the line of scrimmage. And Kauai High School coughs up the ball. The Raiders have given the Menahunis outstanding field position at the 26-yard line. And now Kurt Castro going to look for some pay dirt here. Off in the distance, takes the snap, looks deep, fires for the end zone. It's going to be intercepted at the 3 by the Raiders. 10 out, and a flag on the play to the 20-yard line, or just short of the 20-yard line. Luke Smith with the interception at the 2. A flag thrown at the 25-yard line. It was thrown after the interception. And we will wait and see what the march-off will be. Actually, we'll wait for the call first and see what the penalty is. It'll be against the Red Raiders. And it'll be a 5-yarder. It'll be a tough one, though, because it takes it inside the 10-yard line to the 9. So a 1st down and 10 for Kauai High School, and another drive that they will have to begin inside their own 10-yard line. From the 9, Vigilia sets it, takes the snap, wants to pass, fires it complete to Muraoka across the 15-yard line. Gain of 8 on the play. Muraoka with a nice little slant pattern out towards the middle. Vigilia with a short step back just rocketed one right at his waist. Muraoka with a nice catch, able to pick up that yardage. 2nd down and 2 to go. Raiders, on occasion tonight, have really moved the ball very well. But then the Menahunis decide to play tough defense and just deny them everything. 2nd down and short. Defense jumps across the line. Linebacker trying to just come through with everything he had. Got across that line a little bit quick. Of course, Vigilia may have had something to do with that with a good snap count. Kauai High School going to pick up a 1st down by penalty. Get a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 for them. Ball brought out to the 22-yard line. Vigilia shouting his signals. Takes the snap, hands off. Shigimoto rocked at the line of scrimmage and stopped. Solibio and Daniel Tafua helping out on the tackle, but it was Robert De La Cruz, the linebacker, that came in for the big stop. De La Cruz really has been just an outstanding linebacker and defensive player for the Menahunis for 2 seasons now. Kauai High now, 2nd down, 9 to go. From the 23. They'll break their huddle. Receiver slot left, wide to the left. Gino Henry out there, I believe, is a wide receiver now for the first time on offense. No, that's not him. Another pass, it'll be incomplete, thrown behind Eric Masters. And again, Robert De La Cruz with a fingertip on it. Masters trying to get behind De La Cruz. He was breaking open, but the pass was thrown behind him. And De La Cruz right there to break up that play. 3rd down and 9. Clock stops with 3:19 to go. Mark Miguel trying to come up with a big play here for the 3rd down. It seems that the Raiders have been faced tonight on many occasions with a very critical 3rd down play. Out of the huddle they come again. Kelly Uyoka way wide to the far side. And now slot left, double slot left with Shigimoto joining him. Single setback is Mikey Ni'i. Quick pass over the middle, batted down. Tipped at the line of scrimmage by Daniel Tafua, and down it goes, and so does Eric Masters. Masters got knocked off his keister just across the 32-yard line. Appears to be in some bit of pain. He's looking at his knee. He had a collision with a linebacker out there. And his right knee, and right now Eric Masters in a great deal of pain, and this could be some big, bad trouble for the Red Raiders. They definitely need Eric Masters on that field. A bit wobbly, and he's going to come off the field on his own power, and actually this is a great sign because now he's going to jog off the field for a few steps. But once that ball was tipped at the line of scrimmage by Tafua, Eric Masters became fair game, and he was the game. 4th down. Here's the punt. High snap. Benson Tabata to kick for the Raiders. Gets a nice one off, almost to midfield. Bounces across midfield into Menahuni territory. The Raiders will touch it at the 47-yard line. So that's where Waimea will get it with 3:04 on our clock. And the Menahunis, although they have not really had the offensive efficiency that they enjoyed in the first half, able to get their hands on the ball enough in this second half. Raiders have come up with 1 score to cut the lead. It's 29-7. Menahunis ready to go. Castro sets him up with that I formation. Takes the snap, hands off. For the middle, it's going to be Alden Pablo carrying across midfield to the 45-yard line and close to the 1st down marker. That is Sean Jardine. That is not Alden Pablo. Sean Jardine actually became the halfback. Vea with the tailback that time. Reversed their roles. Now Pablo comes into the game and Vea goes out. 2nd down and about a yard to go, possibly less than a yard to go. Castro, another handoff right up the middle. It's going to be Sean Jardine for the 1st down. Boy, that line is getting a great jump off the ball. I mean, they really are in sync with their quarterback, moving just with that precise moment. First down. Menahunis with the ball at the Red Raider 41-yard line. Castro now with a pro set formation. Again, another call for Sean Jardine inside the 40 to the 35, and he dives forward on the tackle by Sterling Awana, and he gets to the 34. Second down and about 2 yards to go now. A gain of 8 for Sean Jardine. Sean incidentally ran for 82 yards in that first half, so he is well over the 100 yards tonight. Raiders the only team to really contain him. They held him to 109 yards so far this season. Castro with another handoff to Jardine, right side, trying to feel his way to the first down marker, and he's close. Sean ran for 203 yards against Punahou, 109 in their first 8 with the Red Raiders, and then 224 yards against Kauai. First down for the Menahunis at the 31. First and 10 for them. Shannon Jacinto wide to the far side. Charles Ferguson into the ball game as a receiver, but the handoff goes right side. Sean Jardine to the 30. So Waimea right now are going to try to just work this clock, keep possession, and grind out a lot of this ball game. They do not want to see the Red Raiders get their spirits up and unleash some of that Raider rage we had heard about. Second down and 9. Raiders still with quite a bit of time left in this ball game, and they're not out of it, but they desperately need to hold the Menahunis here, get the ball back and score quickly. Another handoff. Uh-oh, look out. There goes Jardine inside the 20, and it's a first down for the Red Raiders. Alden Pablo on the carry. Pablo that time slipped into that backfield, unbeknownst to me. Got the call and the first down, so it's another 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line, and Waimea methodically now just moving right down the field. Randy Villanueva in the middle. Sean Jardine to the left. Alden Pablo on the right. Jardine to the right side, gets the call. Dancing in close to the 10-yard line, just stripping his way through the tackles. High-stepping over people and picking up a few yards again, about 8 on the carry. Maybe 7, second down and 3. Final seconds of this third period, and we've got 3 in the books. We're going to pause at Fadena Stadium. Our score, Waimea 29, Kauai High School 7. Quarter, everybody. You are enjoying KIF football here on Kauai's sports leader from Eli Eli. It's 720 KUAI, and we're so glad you can be with us tonight. Got another big rainbow contest coming up for you tomorrow, live from Fresno, sunny Fresno, California, where they make all those grapes and raisins. About 3:30 with our coach's corner. Second down and short yardage, handoff inside. It's going to be Jardine twisting and diving his way inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. And Jardine really taking the ball all the way through on this drive. Third down, 2 yards to go. Lenny Raposo wiping the ball off, and now he will place it just inside the 10 and just shy of the 9-yard line, in between the 2 hash marks in the middle of the field. Red Raiders, Ben Simao hobbling off the field. Hope he's okay. Third and short yardage. Jardine and Vea. Jardine gets the call. He's got the first down, fighting his way to the 5. Oh, wait a minute. Look out. What a great play. Kurt Castro on a quarterback keeper all the way around the left side for the touchdown. Kurt Castro, touchdown, Waimea. My goodness. Castro for 9 yards. Faked me out of my shorts. Had a great fake to Jardine, and everybody in the house bought that one. Castro able to tuck it off his back hip and just motor his way untouched around the left side. Extra point attempt now by the Menahunis. Charles Ferguson will be holding. Here's the kick. It's up. And it's good. Gerald Hurd on the kick, and we're going to pause. 11:15 to go in the ball game. It's now Waimea 36, Kauai High School 7. Ball teed at the 40-yard line. Gerald Hurd going to be booting it from that spot on the field to Ryan Koga on the far side, Tryson Shigimoto on the near side, and Mikey Dee playing center field up in front of him. Here's the kick. It'll be short. Ni'i going after it, and it'll bounce to him at the 20-yard line. Trying to come to the near side, reversing his direction, cuts it up the field, and he will be submarined out at the 23. A lot of running and a little bit of a return. Red Raiders get it underway right then and there, and they've got 11 minutes to work with, and now they are trailing by a bunch. Down by 4 touchdowns, and they would really need to come up with quite a bit on offense, but they need some help on defense as well. Menahunis capable of getting their hands on the ball and just killing the clock for the rest of the night. That may be part of their plan. First down, however. Vigilia drops back, heaves it over the middle. Look out, it may be intercepted, and it is. Pass intercepted by the Menahunis at the 47-yard line. And Justin Ganadin, the Waimea player, just playing back in the corner, able to pull it in. Vigilia tossed it very high, aiming it down the field to a single receiver, but he threw it into triple coverage. So the turnover gives the ball to the Menahunis at midfield, and now they're going to start working on that clock. You can just feel it. Waimea will also freely substitute Justin Ganadin in at quarterback. Waimea shuffling, and everybody either this is a design confusion or they don't know where they go. Handoff to Alden Pablo, diving left side for a couple of yards. Justin Ganadin, looks like Puna Rivera might be in the backfield as well. And we'll have some more substitutions. Ricky Fernandez coming out into the huddle. We will try to find out where they are. Justin Ganadin, however, the junior at 5'6", 158 pounds, the new quarterback for the Menahunis on 2nd and 8. Handoff again up the middle. Oh my goodness, close to the first down and maybe then some. And is that Puna? It is. Puna Rivera on the carry again. 11 yards on that player. Well, I guess they're going to hold him back 1 yard. So just short of being a 10-yard carry on that. Second down and inches to go. Menahunis now across the 40 at the 39-yard line of the Red Raiders. Puna Rivera, Alden Pablo in the backfield. Justin Ganadin takes the snap. Again, Rivera on the carry, has the first down and a few. Out close to the 35-yard line and just powering it right up and over the middle. Keely Aguiar playing on that line now. Raiders trying to get that rage underway. The band taking the charge and seeing if they might be able to pick up some of the spirits here. First down for the Menahunis. Ganadin takes the snap, hands off to Pablo. Pablo off the left side. No, it's Puna Rivera to the right side. Another great misdirection. First down, 20, fighting to the 15, down to the 13-yard line. Tackle by Roy Simao. But Puna Rivera has come on here in the fourth quarter to put on a big show for the Menahunis here on this drive. Waimea continues to shuffle players in and out freely with every play. Menahunis out of their huddle. First down, 10 to go at the 12-yard line. Rivera and Pablo in the backfield. Snap of the exchange, or rather the muffle and fumble. However, recovering his own missed exchange will be Justin Ganadin. No gain on the play, possibly a loss of just a little bit. So second down coming up. And 11. Ganadin looks to the far side. Red Raiders trying to bring 5 men up on that front line of scrimmage and maybe 6. And they are just going to play the run all the way. Pablo to the left side, Rivera to the right side. Ganadin wants to throw. It'll be incomplete, in and out of the hands of his receiver. Pass off to the left side that time, intended for Brandon Passion. Passion slanting in just a little bit. Ball went right through his hands and he was drilled. And I believe knocking his hat off again was Roy Simao. Third down, 11 coming up. Out at the 14-yard line. 8 minutes, 20 seconds to go here in this ball game. Justin Gannon trying to go for the save. Rivera into motion out of the backfield. A pitch to Pablo. Pablo breaks one tackle. Sterling Awana at the line of scrimmage, wraps him up and bulldogs him down. Awana came racing through. And a great play for Sterling Awana for the Red Raiders. Forces a 4th down at the 12-yard line, 4th and 9. Charles Ferguson will hold, and Sean Jardine will try a field goal of 29 yards. We will wait for the snap. There it is. It's a good one. The hold is good. It's blocked. The kick was blocked by the Red Raiders. And the Raider that blocked it is down on the field, kicking his feet, and I believe he took it right in the midsection, and that very well may have knocked the wind out of him. He is smarting for sure. And he is not celebrating at all. Raider trainers will go out onto the field to take a look at him. We will pause for just a moment here on your KIF Sports Network. 7:38 to go before the end of this ball game, and we're going to pause with the score: Waimea 36, Kauai High School 7. Yashi will go over and give him a pat on the shoulder, wish him the best. Of course, we hope him the very best and hope things turn out to be quite minor when he gets over to the hospital, where he will be in good hands. Certainly hope he has a very speedy recovery, and these Red Raiders will like to use him. It is 1st down and 10 from the 12-yard line. The Raiders have the ball after the blocked field goal attempt. On the first play, Vigilia, and he's going to get flushed out of the pocket, and down he goes at the 5-yard line. He will be sacked. That injury really has quieted the Red Raiders down. Benson Tabata to go out onto the field. A loss on the play of about 6 or 7 yards. So it is 2nd and 17 to go. Back at the 5-yard line. Vigilia has Tryson Shigimoto running out of the end zone. The handoff to Shigimoto. The hole over the 10, 15, 20. First down, 25-yard line to the 27. Nice run for Tryson Shigimoto. He really adds some kind of life to this Red Raider team. Raiders break out of their huddle. It'll be a 1st down and 10 out at the 26-yard line. Here in the 4th quarter, Richard Vigilia ready to take the snap. He puts Masters into motion to the far side. There's the snap. Handoff to Mikey Nee. Up the middle, the first man through over the 35, close to the 40, and a 1st down, and a late flag goes up. It'll be 1st down for the Red Raiders, depending on what this penalty will be. Making the tackle for the Menahunis, Rodell Passion, and it's going to be a holding call against the Menahunis. So they'll get the 1st down and then some. Ball brought across midfield, and the Raiders again will venture into Menahuni territory. The ball taken down to the 47-yard line with 6:19 left in the ball game. Mikey Nee coming off of the field, along with Travis Muraoka. Ryan Koga in the backfield. Masters the flanker. Shigimoto still the tail. Handoff to Koga. Koga in a collision, fighting his way forward, unstoppable across the 40 to the 39. Gain of 8 on the play. And Koga in the exchange probably ran into the toughest block he had in Richard Vigilia on that carry. They'll credit him with 9 yards. It's 2nd down and 1. The Raiders at one point were backed up to the 5-yard line. They are now, and that was their own 5, they're now at the Menahuni 38 with a 2nd and 1. Little play action fake. They want to throw it over the middle. It'll be incomplete, intended at the 30-yard line for Kelly Uioka. They had faked the handoff to Shigimoto in the backfield. Uioka coming in from the left side, slanting out over the middle, and the pass just a little bit too high for him to go up and get. 3rd down and 1 now after the incompletion. Benson Tabata will bring a play in for the Raiders. He goes in, Travis Moroka comes out. 3rd down now coming up. Tabata to the far side, Uyoka to the near side. Koga still in the backfield along with Shigimoto. Man into motion, slot come to the near side. Handoff again, and it's going to be Ryan Koga up the middle. 1st down, close to the 30-yard line, still on his feet. They'll stop him at the 31, though. Menahune's gang tackling out there at the 31-yard line. Helping out on that play was Ikaika Potts. He should be getting credit for that tackle right there, but it's still a 1st down for the Raiders. Moving down the field, but running out of time. 5 minutes to go in this ball game. Here's your 1st down play. Vigilia. Koga behind him. Shigimoto behind him. From the 31, long count. Slot to motion to the near side. Another man into motion. There'll be a penalty. Flag. Ball is dropped, and it'll be illegal procedure, so the play is dead. 2 men were in motion at the same time for the Raiders. The slot was in motion, and then they had one in the backfield also start off. Can't do that. Costs 5 yards, brings it out to the 36, 1st down still, and 15 yards to go. Here come the Raiders. Uyoka to the far side, Tabata to the near side, Masters, slot to the left. Mikey Ni'i back into that backfield as the halfback. Vigilia on 1st and 15. Takes the snap, fakes to the backfield, rolling to the right side, looks to the end zone, heaves it deep, and it's going to be caught. Touchdown, Kelly Uyoka and the Red Raiders. 36-yard pass. Richard Vigilia found him, and a gutsy play. He really just knew exactly where the mark was and threw the ball right on the money, and Kelly Uyoka was there. So the Menahunes, admittedly, if they have a weakness, it is in that secondary, and the Raiders have taken advantage of it. Here's the point after attempt, and it's going to be blocked. The Menahunes pour in and block the kick by Joseph Wadahara. We pause. 4:13 left in this ball game. The score is now Waimea 36, Kauai High School 13. We'll enjoy kicking off. Scoring twice tonight. Tryson Shigimoto on a 10-yard run, and now Kelly Uyoka with a 36-yard pass from Richard Vigilia. Luke Smith will do the kicking off. Sean Jardine to return the kick. Here come the Raiders. There's the kick. And Jardine will return from the 16, 20, 25, out to the 30, behind the wedge to the 35, pops it to the outside now, still on his feet at the 40, 45-yard line, knocked out of bounds, just short of the 50-yard mark. It'll be 1st down for the Menahunes at the 49-yard line. Jardine with about a 29-yard return, maybe 28. And 4 minutes now, the Menahunes will just try to ice this ball game. They have had a big night. And again, head coach John Kobayashi able to get just about everybody on the squad into this ball game at one point or another. He has spread it around. Justin Ganadin at quarterback. Ganadin with Alden Pablo in the backfield. Handoff, however, to the other back end on the run that time. Carrying the ball, Raynel Pasol upended at the line of scrimmage. He might have gotten it across the midfield. No, he got it just to the 50-yard line. So Raynel Pasol, a junior at 5'6" and 168 pounds. Waimea in no hurry, takes their time in the huddle. Now they address the line of scrimmage. 2nd down and 9 play coming up. There's the snap, Ganadin again. Hands off to the left side, Pablo with the carry, picks up about 3 into Red Raider territory, close to the 46-yard line. That brings up a 3rd down and 5. Menahunis would like to pick up a 1st down. They need about 2 to be able to put the game away. Ganadin brings them up to the line of scrimmage again. Looks at the 3rd and 5. Pro set formation for him. Takes the snap. Hands off to the right side, trying to fight his way forward. And it was Justin Ganadin on a quarterback keeper. I think there was a missed exchange there. Tried to hand it off to Pasol, but he came up with it. So it's 4th down, 2 yards to go. Picked up about 3 on that play. Ganadin still in the huddle, and it appears that the Menahunis will go for it here on 4th down. Ganadin keeps everybody in the huddle, and now we go. They're ready for the snap. Hand off, and that's going to be Pasol diving to the 40. 1st down for the Menahunis. Picks up the 2 yards and then a couple more. Takes it to the 40-yard line in Red Raider territory, where it's a 1st and 10 again. And Waimea pretty much now can just run the clock out. Each team has their full timeouts. We have gone through the second half without either of the teams using any. 1st and 10, Waimea. Pasol in the backfield along with Pablo. Motion on the left side of that offensive line. And that will cost the Menahunis. It'll be 1st down and 15. That 5-yard penalty takes it down to the 45-yard line. Few fans now beginning to make their way to the exits. Getting the California jump on the end of the ball game. See if they get onto that freeway a little bit early and avoid the jam. 1.5 minutes left. Here's Ganadin, takes the snap, hands off. Pasol dragging bodies over the 40, breaking tackles down to the 36-yard line. So he gets the penalty and 4 more for a 9-yard gain out to the 36-yard line. 2nd down coming up. 6 yards to go for Waimea. And the clock will continue to count its way down to the end of this evening. A 46-6 victory for the Red Raider Junior Varsity before this ball game. Now Waimea ready to put their 3rd win of the season into the books. 2nd down play for Ganadin, trying to protect the ball with less than a minute to go. Here's the snap. Hand off to Alden Pablo. Pablo upended at the 35. Gains 1 yard. Nicoa Martin making the stop. Blaine Spiegel also coming in to help out on the tackle. 3rd down play coming for the Menahunis. Randy Villanueva sprints in from the sideline to replace Alden Pablo. And Puna Rivera in the backfield along with Randy Villanueva. So Villanueva and Puna Rivera in the backfield on this 3rd and long. Pitch to Villanueva to the left side. Breaks a tackle, stumbles forward, down short of the 30-yard line. So it's 4th down from the 32-yard line with 8, 7, 6. This game's history, folks. This ball game is over. Our final score at Fadena Stadium, Waimea 36, Kauai High School 13.
Spots there. Put my scanner back on so you can talk back to me. Executive championship ball game. In the scoring column, 51-yard touchdown run. Sean Jardine with it up
15-0. Avela Vea that time turned the tables and got a 2-point conversion after a second attempt for the Menahunis on the extra point. They closed out that first quarter at 15-0. In the second period, Alvin Pablo, the third running back, with his kick, it went up to a 29-0 halftime score in favor of the Menahunis.